What up, what up, what up? What up, Chad? What up, everybody? Welcome back to the Tillman and Warren Show.
Yes, sir.
Your host, Brandon Warren, and my co-host, of course, Steven Tillman. What's up, Steven? How you been, my man? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I got to hang with some friends and other friends.
Yeah, I saw you had a little mini vacay. Y'all had the whole... Okay, y'all, the whole entire... My group of friends went on a little mini vacay and didn't even tell the brother.
It was like a family retreat. We didn't want you to feel like a solo person. You would be like a ninth wheel because everyone...
Hey, I'll make it work. No, I'm just playing. No, that sounded like it looked like a good time, and
we did.
It looked like it was
What you eating?
a good get strawberries, man.
Just strawberries? Like not strawberries. Shortcake. Just strawberries.
Strawberries, a sprinkle of sugar. You know.
Never had it. Just eat strawberries. Chocolate strawberries.
It's good. It's good. What's up, Delano? What's up, Bailey? What's up, y'all? What y'all doing? Hopefully, y'all had a good weekend as well. Today, we got sort of a lot to talk about. I wouldn't say it's too much. We're getting towards the end of the season. As you know, we got one game left, which is tomorrow at 7:30 against the team that we started the season off with, the Portland Trail Blazers. And, are we
like on a win streak right now?
We are on a win streak. It's unbelievable, but if I look here at the schedule,
strange.
We are on a 2-game win streak.
It's cool, man.
And we've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of our last 10 games.
I'm with it.
So
I'm with it.
You know,
I'll never encourage tanking. So I'm with it.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
It's all about building the culture. Sorry, these strawberries are really good.
Clearly, they're delicious.
What's up, Damon? What's up, brother? Caruso
Damon.
is Jesus. Yes, Caruso is Jesus.
Bro, hold on. Like, Caruso, I don't know where he got this mojo from. Like, we've seen him on the team, and I've liked him from afar, but I didn't know if he had the confidence, like the NBA confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But he plays with some, like the air guitar, that was
some swagger.
Like, at that point, when you can't pass on, you can't let those guys walk. Like, no. You can't go. And Alex has proven, forget the Lakers. I love him, Lakers, but he's proven clearly, one, the G League works, and second, he deserves to be in the NBA.
Yep. Because
that dude is special.
Yeah.
It's weird to say special, like you think like in different level, but it's special in the sense of, I can't think of the other two. Like, who's the other two that's from the G League that's pretty?
Jonathan Williams. And then the two guard.
I can't think of his name.
Machado or something like that.
I can't. Oh man, his name is slipping. But those dudes like that who play in the G League, who don't get drafted, they get a chance to come out and hoop. And it's weird because usually you see a team like the Spurs who get gems like Alex Caruso.
Yep.
So it's kind of nice to have
one of our own.
One of our own, yeah, for sure. One of our own.
Homegrown, definitely. I'll just say this: I've been right ever since day one.
That's true.
All right?
That's true. I hope his Instagram followers went up, man, because he out here air guitar, high fiving LeBron. I remember seeing a meme where Caruso's first game with LeBron, and the meme is like, "Hi, my name is Alex." Oh, when he passed up Michael Jordan. And he was the second person who shook his hand, and somebody like did a voiceover and was like, "Hi, my name's Alex."
Oh.
He's gone from "Hi, my name's Alex," like, "Hey, man, pass the ball." Like
I demand the rock.
He's went from that, and that's pretty dope. That's pretty special to watch. So I enjoy watching that.
Absolutely. Damon said Caruso tried to dunk on Rudy Gobert. Yes,
he did.
I was hyped, bro.
But he got the step back three, dropping dimes, throwing lobs.
I'm not expecting. I think he's just one of those cerebral players. Sometimes when you're feeling it, you're just doing whatever. Yeah. But I think he just.
It's the thought though, like Rudy. Hey, don't think twice.
Yeah.
Let you know. But I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it, man. I'm cool.
Bailey asked, should the Lakers sign Derrick Rose? I'm not opposed to that idea. because I'm still sticking with my statement of sign a bunch of role players like 3-and-D players. Yeah. And then obviously have that one playmaker. And Derrick Rose, I mean, everybody knows he's a 2-guard stuck in a 1-guard body.
True.
So I would say that would be our guy, kind of like our Lance, essentially. I mean, he did want to come play in LA.
Get paid somewhere else, though.
He could. He also, not even minutes before our show started, he was talking about a reunion with Chicago. So.
Man, I would don't. I mean, I want you for the sake of what you did for them.
Mm-hmm.
But man,
I mean, that's where he's born and raised, man. They got a lot of stuff
going on over there, man. They got a lot of stuff going over there.
Like what?
Like losing the coach. I mean, beyond they're losing. I mean, Zach LaVine's playing a lot better and competitive, but
what if they hired Tibbs again?
No, they don't like that, dude. Did he get traded? No, they fired him. They fired him. Got you. I remember that. Yeah. But no, I like Derrick Rose, so I have to think. I'm just mindful of who we put around LeBron this time, and another ball handler, assuming we keep the core. Unless you're telling him to be the 6th man, maybe it may work.
That's what.
I think I'll be cool with that. Because Derrick Rose has earned every bit of an opportunity to get a lot of minutes somewhere, because that dude was once an MVP.
Yep.
So
yep.
I support it.
Bailey asks, who's better, Mario Hezonja or Alex Caruso? Come on now.
So disrespectful.
Come on now.
Bailey, you're so disrespectful.
But we're going to get on to the show today. As the thumbnail said, we are going to review the season, the good, the bad, and of course the ugly. So let's get right into it. What up, Chris? How you doing, brother? So it's
I thought you
I was making all these notes, right? I was just looking. I was like, man, it felt so sweet.
Oh,
it was
man.
Things were just going on the
bittersweet
on the rise.
Bittersweet.
So, just in case some of y'all don't know, we're gonna give y'all an inside perspective as a Lakers fan. Chime in if you guys want to. So, start off with, we had LeBron James signing with the Los Angeles Lakers, and
big deal.
I would say that's a big deal. Would you say that's a big deal?
I mean, blew out every other news that there was. At that particular moment,
some guy named LeBron James comes to your team. It's it might be something special.
It was like Paul George is going to stay in Oklahoma. Oh, breaking news! LeBron James. That's exactly.
But
man, it changed the game for us.
It changed the game, and like you said, the next day, Paul George was like, "Nah, I'm staying home. I'm not gonna play with LeBron James." Before we dive into that, what were you doing when the news came that LeBron James was gonna be a Laker?
I was leaving to go somewhere. I probably had to do some family stuff, but I know I was driving, but I wanted to stay. I was leaving, and then I got the Bleacher Report, and then I went back and watched TV, and I think I called you like 2 minutes after that, and we both yelled, LeBron! Yeah. Man, that was the biggest thing ever. And it was like a gift from God, because knowing all the rumors that Paul George wasn't coming, it was kind of like we were so excited about it just because it made sense. Even beyond LeBron, it just made sense. It's almost like what some of the teams are feeling this year about Kawhi, Kevin Durant, Kyrie thing. Like, they both going. And, I mean, it sucks, but I still even at this point, I still take LeBron James.
Yes.
Regardless of this. And PG's having a great – what up, Mikey Ice? They're having a great – he's having a great year for himself. Mm-hmm. But you can't pass up for LeBron James. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are.
No. I just remember, I think I was getting ready to leave for Summer League with Chris.
Oh, that's right. You guys were going.
Yeah.
I never can go.
And Derek, also known as TD Diaries, go check out his channel on YouTube.
Oh, I thought it was something else. I heard something different.
Dizzy HD? No, that's his other channel.
No, what you said, I heard something else in my brain, but I don't do well at repeating what I thought I heard. So moving on.
You went to gentlemen, Stephen Tillman.
You went to Summer League.
We went to I was getting ready for Summer League, and I sat down on my couch because I was doing laundry, and I turned on the TV, and not even 5 seconds later, Clutch Sports is announced that LeBron James is signing with.
Paper right there. Right?
Yeah, oh man, I couldn't.
Nothing dramatic, nothing simple. We're gonna be here for 4 years. We're not going anywhere.
Couldn't believe it, bro. And then, like you said, we called each other all of a sudden. LeBron.
There's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah. It was a hype moment. Twitter, I think. Twitter exploded, bro.
Yeah. What did you guys think? I mean, I know you guys had the same thing. Even if you're not a Laker fan, you had to be like, wait, I'm sure some of y'all was probably like, yeah, I knew it. I was as big a fan I am, like all the conspiracy theories. I didn't know it. I didn't expect. The only person in this world I thought was coming was Paul George, only because he said it. But, man, King James, just watching him play in the finals.
It's a big deal.
Carrying 2 teams in one season. Hey, man, I'm here for it.
Yep.
I'm here for it.
But
Taco.
As you know,
Taco's back.
I don't know why he keeps calling me Taco, but I'm gonna just live with it. So later on, a week and a half later, Lakers had to fill out their roster, and we signed JaVale McGee and Lance Stevenson. Both signings were kind of.
JaVale I liked. I think it started off like, okay. We need a center.
We needed
but
something.
But we also, I think, for me, I thought we would get a starting center. I knew he'd be productive, but I like the pick. I like the signing. Lance, I thought so too. No, I didn't. I just like JaVale. Because I always have this thing about Lance. He only can play well in Indiana.
This is true.
He's gone. So JaVale was honestly the only signing I liked.
Not even Rondo?
I didn't like Rondo because, I liked it initially until it was like they gonna play for they. No, what did it? Magic say?
No, when we signed
Lonzo.
We signed him, and pretty much you saying, Magic did say that.
That's why I didn't like it at that point. Because,
but at the same time, Lonzo was hurt, so it made sense for him to say that.
Yeah, that worked out.
And then we also finished, I think, adding to our roster with, the New York legend himself, Michael Beasley. It was another signing. I was just like, okay, I guess if Magic can sell me on this, I'll go for it. But
you still, though, at that point, thought we're probably getting a shooter at this point. Maybe I did. I was like, we getting a shooter, or we probably gonna trade for one, or blah blah blah.
By that time, we were already at Summer League.
Magic hadn't made a speech yet.
Magic came out to Summer League and was talking about this is our team.
Okay, that's true. But I'm saying at the point we signed him, he hadn't made his. When we looked at the league last year, we gonna shooters that didn't work. We just gonna get ball handlers and yada 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 yada, whatever.
I think I was just too drunk with the idea of, man, we have LeBron James, so it don't
matter.
Yeah,
That's true.
I think I just fell a little in love with, the whole thing that LeBron James is now officially a Laker, and, we ain't asked no more, pretty much. So, some time went by.
Oh, I knew the Knicks fans were going to say that.
What? Oh, it's not Mike Beasley. Chris, yeah.
Then he came after my coach. He got to go, bro. He came after my coach, Michael Beasley, man. Came after my coach. Yeah. What's up, Pop?
September 1st.
Yes, sir.
It's a little known date. Do you remember this? We released Luau Deng.
Oh, yeah. We didn't get crap for him.
I mean, what do you expect?
I don't know. We didn't even play him, man. It's like at some point, I guess they were told not to play him. Whatever.
That was an old regime, man.
That's true.
Even when he went to Minnesota, it was just like, I'll play sparingly.
Yeah.
It was more so when Jimmy's all like, I don't feel like playing no more. That's where he
cut a lot of money.
Yeah, but we still paying him for the next 2 years.
That's true. But they're a lot. I mean, it's true. The Wizards still playing Gilbert Arenas, or they just finished.
No, they're done. They're
done. They just finished paying him.
Yeah.
So it's whatever.
Yeah. So that happened. And then the anticipation was finally here. October 18th, the season officially started against the Portland Trailblazers.
Yep.
Do you remember that game?
It was a very competitive game.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Live.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Paul Allen, rest in peace. Was that his last name? Yeah, had just passed away.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we were going into an inspirational territory for the Trailblazers.
Mm-hmm.
But we fought hard.
We did. It was a game that we had no business winning, to be honest.
Being in my opinion, just because it was our first competitive game against a good team who was ready to play for something,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So
a lot of emotion.
it was a good game.
LeBron in his first 5-6 minutes, he had like 3 dunks in a row or something like that.
He did. I wonder if the first possession was allowed. It was close. It was
something like that. Lonzo was, I think he airballed his first 3, then came back and splashed his next 3. But it was a good game.
It was
big game. The following game, October 20th,
we played.
I'm gonna let you guess first.
Portland? No, it wasn't the Spurs. That was the next game. It was a good team or a bad team?
Oh, it was a good team.
The Rockets.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The infamous fight night was one of those games where it was just
in this corner.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can bring up the fight. I had all this practice for y'all, but now, yeah, this is my channel. Yes, this came straight from my video. Yes, I will admit it. All right. And even Carmelo Anthony sighting.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. Look at that.
Don't touch my homie.
Say
you
what?
Spit in my face. Oh yeah. Look at Brad Ingram. He just ready. He ready.
Ready to scrap.
He like, oh no, bro. Look at
that fight.
That's my team. That's my team right there.
That fight was crucial. Something different.
I'm ready. We went from MWP to Brandon Ingram. I love it.
Yeah, what a drastic change.
Melo
let me tell you.
was on a team at this particular time.
I mean,
and that was a 1-point game at that point too.
Yep, changed the whole game when both of our players got suspended.
Lost in for 2 games with Rondo and 4 games, or 4 games.
We lost 4 games with Bi, 3 games with Rajon.
That was kind of the beginning of where we are now. Just not having bodies.
Yep. And
guys.
It was kind of shaky in terms of trying to get the team together and figure out our niche, because again, you're missing people for 7 games.
No rhythm.
You know.
No rhythm.
And not to mention it was a brand new team put together, so it didn't mesh well for a little bit.
But it was fun.
I think we were 3-7. Went 3-7.
Yeah.
In that span.
You got thugs on your team.
Yeah. But then players come back.
Yes.
We started figuring it out. We started off. I think we went to 14-9.
Yep.
14-9, and we were 3rd and 4th. I think we were tied for 3rd in the West.
All on the media stuff on First Take, Undisputed. So, optimism. They gonna win 50-something games.
On pace to win that many games. And Chris and I on Coast to Coast, check out CK2K's channel. We were talking about it takes about 25 games to find out what kind of team you are.
Yeah.
And we got to that 25 games. It was 23. And we got a great idea we were starting to figure out a great idea of what our team was. We were going to be a team that we're going to be up and down, of course, just like any other NBA team.
Right.
We have length at all 5 of our positions.
Yeah.
And, we were going to drive and kick, essentially, work with the results. If we can't shoot that day, we can't shoot that day.
Nope.
And we were just going to have to out-hustle the teams.
Pretty much.
And it worked out for a while. It really did.
Yeah. All the way up from that point, I mean, I don't want to skip your timeline, but...
No, you're right.
It worked all the way up to Christmas.
Yep. Which brings on to our next point, Christmas Day, and that whole spiel.
Yeah. Such a good game, man.
Christmas Day was great, man.
I seconds and desserts.
My
whole family was screaming.
It was so bittersweet. Like, I couldn't enjoy Christmas Day just because LeBron James was out.
Yeah.
And, it just sucks because we were playing so well. We finally figured out a groove. Actually, if you look back at the schedule, we lost the game before that, but we won like 3 in a row right before.
Yeah. That was kind of I think it was a back-to-back game or something like that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was something. It didn't matter. We was like, we'll bounce back.
You know, and it's a lot of people don't mention that Rajon Rondo also got hurt in this game, which was a big deal because Rondo, when LeBron hurt his groin, it was the third quarter.
Yes.
He came and pretty much held the team in check because Golden State came back in a fury as soon as LeBron came down.
Yes.
And he held it down.
Held it all. And who knows? And he always has an injury where the game's over and you're like, man, that team's killing. Mm-hmm. You'd be like, Rondo got a dislocated shoulder. And it's always his hands. There's always something with his hands that seems to be, unfortunate for him. But even when LeBron went down, I was like, Rondo will win us enough games with his leadership and playing ability the way we went going forward. And then once he got hurt, unfortunately, the pressure went to, I think at that moment, it wasn't necessarily about we losing them. It was who is now going to lead us. Yeah. Is it Brandon Ingram? Is it Kuzma because you're scoring a lot? Is it Lonzo? And I think they probably talked about it, like, hey, this, et cetera, and had a game plan. But sometimes the game will tell you who should be, and unfortunately, we didn't find out until
too late.
Yeah, we found out too late, and at the point we did, the person who was that guy ended up getting hurt, which unfortunately ended up being Lonzo. So it's kind of like devastating, but we were kind of put in a spot that we had to restart all over with a rhythm of who's going to be the engine. And the one thing I do like about it is we realize it is Zoe in the sense that he is a guy, if you put the ball in his hands on a consistent basis, good things will happen. Yep. And
100% agree.
And that's like a 30 for 30 of what you didn't know, but now you know kind of thing. Like that changed everything. And then getting LeBron back, obviously where it was, but Christmas Day was like, if I'm management, it's like, man, I wasn't too crazy. Like, it's so easy at that point. We still couldn't shoot, so I still didn't like certain things. But like the Rondo LeBron thing worked, but it worked with our core all the way around. And we took some bad with that Kings game. We played the Kings the very next game. Yeah. And the one thing we didn't have that corrupted us from winning that game was trying to be a savior as opposed to just playing winning basketball and making the play and trusting the next guy.
Everybody was trying to play hero ball saying that I can establish and be the leader.
And I get that part. If I play in the league, you think, LeBron's going, Rondo's going, I'm supposed to take this shot. Or if you're Kuzma because you follow Kobe, you think this. But it was like if you just played basketball and trust the game, sometimes it just elevates you. And the unsung hero may be this guy or this guy. So I hope something they learn in their future moving forward.
Cap said Christmas Day marked the beginning of the end. I don't say it's the mark of the beginning of the end. It was definitely a shot at the artery. I think the killing blow.
It didn't kill. It was the Rockets game.
Yes.
Like, I don't know if you watched that game, but we had just beat the Thunder. Zoe and Zubac killing. And then
we were up by 25.
Yes. And then even when it got and Brandon Ingram's became significant, I think we went into overtime. But Brandon Ingram, the engine was Zoe, but Brandon Ingram, like the youth all showed what they could do when they do it together. So then we get the Rockets and then we're up 20 again, like hooping. And then there's a pick and roll, and his ankle flips, and then now it's like a restart again. Like, okay, now who's going to be this guy? And it's like, okay, give it to Brandon Ingram. But Brandon Ingram had already been comfortable with just getting buckets and playing defense. Like, forget any scheme, anything else. When we were winning, it was like, go BI, go get a bucket. However you want to get it, don't force it, but here's your moment to go get one.
He was that playmaker that, quote-unquote, LeBron needs, like you're not at the same level, definitely not at the same level as Kyrie. Yeah. But somebody else that can go get their bucket. Yeah. Like, here's your hopefully moment. He improves his three-point shooting.
The best part about it, like, they did it, like, the best parts when LeBron and Kyrie together, Kyrie sometimes saved them when they just sucked. But we didn't do that with Brandon. It was like, okay, we're on a run. Let's call some plays for you right now because there's mismatches, et cetera. And I think that's why we elevated to where we are between Zubac. At that point, everyone knew the role, which is weird. but then eventually we drop everybody, and then it's like we need the vets to step up. So then Lance started overdoing it. Michael Beasley started overdoing it, and he hadn't been there for most of the season. Then JaVale trying to shoot threes and trying to do it. And it was the amount of restarts with injuries sucks. And for those who don't know, when our young core and LeBron played together, they were 7th in defense and 10th in offense, and they had a winning record and on pace to our 45-plus wins.
Yep.
But unfortunately, they only played 23 games together. So,
Leo asked, would y'all want a team that could run up and down or a team that consistently play in the half court?
I don't want to be the Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz.
So you want to? So you want to be full court?
Yeah, I love the run and gun.
I think a team that is successful can do both. Obviously, it's difficult. Not every team can do that or have that type of play style. But you look at all the championship teams, and they're able to maintain both. If you turn over the ball, best believe they're running on you.
Yeah.
And if you need to put them in the half-court set or after a timeout or whatever the case may be, they can run a set and get a wide-open shot or a great look with no problem, no ease.
It's tough playing. Like, Utah Jazz is one of the few teams who do it, but I also think they don't maximize their best playing. Like, sometimes everyone plays fast for the most part, but they all play at different pace. Some just run in transition. Some run, they get into their offense quick and just like the Warriors is the best at it because their offense is predicated on transition, but they actually have an offense for transition. So it's like they're just a little different.
There's never a stop.
Yeah. So what he's taught them is read and react, which is hard. You have to have smart players. That's why everyone can't do what they do. But in some teams, like I'll take a young team like the Atlanta Hawks who offensively have gotten better over time because they play at a pace but with half-court sets in it. So the slow thing is maybe 10 years from now. I just don't see it
right now
ever winning at all. Even in the playoffs, things may slow down, but it's the only thing that's slowing down is you actually have to make the right reads as opposed to like just half court. Like you're never going to keep seeing Steph Curry.
You're gonna have to go through 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
options.
You might get to your 5th, 6th option, and I think that's what separates. Because this year's playoffs is not going to be. I doubt any sweeps, any 5-game series for the most part, because they all play similar. But you're gonna have to get to your 4th option, 5th option. You're gonna have to make contested shots. So that's my opinion on it.
So Steve brought it up a little bit. The actual downfall of the season, which was the killing blow, in my opinion, was Lonzo's injury.
Oh man,
it was. I never understood this injury. How do you get a grade 3 from that? How do you get a grade 3? Grade 3 is a full tear.
Yeah.
It's not half. It's not completely done. How?
Yeah.
How?
I didn't expect them to be out that long after that. 69-52 when we lose that game.
Like I don't. I understand
Part of it
that.
I have to do on his conditioning.
I think it's his shoe.
It may be some shoe. I think it's some shoe and some condition. Maybe it is shoe because that is weird.
But he's looked so much better this season in terms of physical form.
That was just my assumption. It is. I don't question the Lakers saying, "Yo, are your shoes capable?" Because you kind of the first to have this kind of injury, a bone bruise,
bone bruise with a complete tear
is
on the ankle.
So clearly it must be something because Lonzo has fired almost everybody in his circle and starting all over. So I don't know.
Chris said we have many opportunities to bring up Caruso from the looks of this. He's not wrong.
That's true.
I forget how many games can a two-way play. There's a certain amount of games they can only play in the season. So I don't know if that played into. Yeah, I don't know if it did or didn't. But I'm happy. I'm happy we did bring him up.
We also didn't know he would technically be out as long as he is now that we have these players.
Oh, what was he?
I think LeBron came back 8 games after that.
It was yeah, he did.
So.
Which brings up to the next point. LeBron comes back January 31st, and we beat the Clippers.
We did
in like an overtime thriller, I think.
Yeah.
And the world seemed like it was making sense, and
it did. But the one thing that sucks, I mean, I give credit to Bron for playing. He just didn't look.
He didn't.
It didn't look the same.
He didn't.
That man didn't guard nothing.
And it showed after that because we kept on losing.
Oh yeah, he couldn't guard nothing.
So we lost to Atlanta. We lost to someone else too.
Oh, we lost a lot of teams.
We lost to a couple of really bad teams. Before LeBron even came back, me and CK2K went to the Lakers-Knicks game. Oh my God.
That's the game we lost. It was here, huh?
Yep.
That's the game we lost. I never
Worst investment ever. All right. Worst
Wait,
investment.
for both teams or just us?
No, us. Or what are you talking about?
Oh, I didn't know. Oh no, I was reading the comments. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Worst investment ever.
I don't know. Well, if you guys went to the Cavs game, that might have been worse too.
Yeah. Thank God I didn't go to that one. Jesus.
That was tough.
So Lakers continue losing. LeBron is having his hissy fits and his moods. You know how he gets.
Yes.
And people start to take notice.
Yes.
People are saying that it was Luke Walton's last couple of games coaching. This is right before All-Star break.
Yeah.
I called it. I was thinking that since we lost to Atlanta, we lost to the Cavs too. We lost to New York. I also thought this is Luke Walton's like last 3 games. They're gonna fire.
Thought he was about to be fired.
I thought he was for sure. I thought Magic was gonna get emotional and just cut ties.
I didn't see that because, like, I don't know how one guy. The coach can put you in top 10 defense, but you're no longer, you're like 27th at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't blame the coach for that.
Mm-hmm.
We saw a lot of those games. Like the Atlanta game, we couldn't guard. I mean, yeah, LeBron may have not been healthy, but I always feel like if you're on the court, bro, play.
Yeah.
But we just sucked all. We were too busy trying to outscore everyone. And we clearly don't have shooters. And we could have if we had shooters, honestly. At some point, sometimes you can win games by just catching fire. Even our broke shooters sometimes caught fire and was just putting in, work, but that's just tough. LeBron probably should have just stayed out. I know I went on that spree after that game. We beat the Rockets, and I'm like, we about to win our next game. But I also, because I thought LeBron felt good enough to play, but clearly affected our whole team.
Mm-hmm.
But then, the Anthony Davis crap and all that. Like, a lot happened at that point.
Anthony Davis, like right before the trade deadline went down, it was like a week before All-Star break. The Lakers, the young core, was kind of feeling emotional. Rightly so. Reports were saying that we were damn near sitting half of our team for one player. And I was on that train. I was saying that if you're going to get Anthony Davis, the time was now.
Yeah. In
terms of from I think that week and a half where he demanded a trade to the trade deadline.
Mm-hmm.
I said this is the time you get him. I was not open to the idea of sending half my team, but if we had to give up some of the young core, I was like, okay, we're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, sure.
But ended up not happening. The Lakers kind of had some leak reports go out, whether that was on their side or it
probably
was
our side.
An agent or
we like to talk.
New Orleans. Bottom line is it got out to the public. And players felt some type of way. There was one game, I think it was against Minnesota, where we lost by like 40-something. It was bad.
Yes.
And, it was...
we see some comments on our slow ball.
Slow.
Oh, Pop is the king of slow. Hey, Cap, Pop stopped doing slow ball when he lost Tim Duncan. They've been speeding that thing up.
Even when Tim Duncan was still there.
Those last year, even the year they won, he's the king of adjusting to whatever there is, but he changed his game. Kyrie is giving the Lakers a meeting during the summer. Would you rather have Kyrie or Alonzo as your point? As my point guard, Lonzo, easy. But if I want the better player, I'm taking Kyrie. What? Kyrie is an okay point guard. If I want Kyrie, I don't want him to pass. I want him to get buckets. I get his whole, I'm trying to be a point. Man, forget that. Go get your 30, 35. You are a gifted scorer. The actual question to him being my point, I'd want Lonzo as my point guard. If I'm going to take the better player out of it, it's Kyrie. But, Kyrie can make nice passes. Lonzo is a gifted passer that Kyrie can never, ever be. I don't care. You can judge me for that one, but Lonzo can pass like crazy. But
so All-Star Weekend happens, a lot of good times, a lot of laughs, and then Meme Central happened when LeBron James says he's activating playoff LeBron. And it seemed like it was gonna happen because you came out and we just started our show. Bruh. And you said we were gonna be 8-2.
I believed him. I believed him.
That was
I learned my lesson. There's only one person who will say what they're going to do and they end up doing it, and that's always the great Kobe Bryant. So I took a leap of faith on King James just for that mode. Even though it was unfamiliar territory for him when he says that kind of stuff. Usually he'll say, I'm staying away from social media. I'm going to go do my thing. But he kind of did the opposite here. So I guess I should have paid attention to that. But
8-2, right?
Man.
I'm still waiting on the 8-2.
Beating the Rockets, anyone in their right mind could have said at that moment, yeah, we're on the right track. And then we lose to a bum team right after that. And then another bum team after that. And then another bum team. And we just start losing after that. It's like, what? We on primetime TV and everyone watching that game. Like, yeah, they back on track.
What's crazy is we were close. We technically went 2-2 in the first 4 games after the All-Star break.
Yeah.
But it didn't work out for us.
Right.
As you can clearly see. I just remember it was just I don't know what to say because like he was saying 8-2, people were saying, the optimists were like, oh, Lakers gonna figure it out. This is the time where they like get it all together.
You've seen LeBron do it for the past years, so it's like
you also saw what LeBron did with what the team he had last year.
They still went.
He had shooters around him.
He did, but we were dealt the hand that Magic decided to give us. So. LeBron thought he could will his way, and then he realized, man, none of y'all can shoot.
we went 3-12 after we started off 2-2, and we were eliminated by Brooklyn, a la D'Lo.
We actually traded 2 for 2 shooters, and them they got infected with the I can't shoot.
I don't even want to talk about them because they didn't start shooting until 6 games ago. So
I'm just saying, like, bro, even when then you're like, hey, we got 2 shooters. Reggie Bullock had a decent game. Oh, we played the Sixers after that, and we competed, and then we got blown out. That game, I'm going to blame on my coach just because of something specific. He taking out Brandon Ingram and LeBron James at a close game against.
B.I. had 36 that game.
Yeah, so that's different. That game, I'll blame him, but after that, we just keep staying broke. It even makes me mad, honestly, that I see KCP keep dropping 25 and 32 and efficient with it. It's like, you trash bum shooting like that when it don't matter. Like, no, I think he's trying to outshine Alex Caruso, man. Like, no, get out of here. You should have been shooting like that when it mattered.
What do you say? Oh, we're out of the play. It's my time to shine.
And I still don't forgive him from that Rockets game we talked about earlier when Lonzo got hurt and we went to overtime and he took a long deep 3 after Brandon Ingram had like 6 straight. I was, all right, KCP, you lucky we don't know each other, man. God, I'm trashing you right now. Making $12 million, $19 million to be broke when it don't matter, when it do matter.
But, it is what it is. LeBron ended up passing Michael Jordan.
He did.
In points all time. I was at that game. It was a fun night, but there was still some media coverage as some people think it wasn't as loud as it should have been, or we weren't praising him as much as we should have been. Controversy on both sides. We weren't in playoff contention. But still, it was something that was remarkable. Yeah. So it was. If he did it, and we were in playoffs and we were 3rd or 4th, oh yeah, I'm sure people will be cheering.
Different game.
Be up
It'd
out
be
of
all
their
about
seat.
LeBron and the young core.
Yeah. So
trash KCP, man.
different
Keep
circumstances.
seeing that name on the comments, man. Man, that dude's so trash. Hey, Delano, you are right. He has been a disappointment. When we signed him, and Detroit didn't match his contract, I was like, he'd be a good veteran. He could shoot, play defense. And when he was on house arrest, man, he was hooping. But, man, the moment they was like, you free, he was like, cool, ain't nothing I ain't got to play for. And now we see the same dude. He trying to play for the next contract when it don't matter, hooping. Trash. Magic, you paid that man last year was worth the rest to get LeBron, but it wasn't worth it this year, man. You done made Josh Hart trash. You done infected all the two guards on our team.
Just a cancer.
God dang, man.
What's crazy is like all of our two guards literally had like a shooting habit. So in the start off the season, KCP was terrible. Couldn't shoot to save his life.
Oh my!
Josh Hart
open.
was cash. And KCP, or not KCP, Lance Stevenson was kind of
It was all right.
Yeah.
He was air guitar and everything.
And then like December transitioning to January, Lance starts hitting all of his jump shots. KCP starts being he's a little and then Josh Hart was the one that was just broke.
Oh yeah.
And broke just stayed in his name pretty much for the
so bad that we had to go to our rookie.
Yes.
And we was telling him that, come on, man, shoot. And I feel bad for him.
Mo Wagner?
No, I'm talking about Shvee.
Oh, when we still.
Then he was like, man, give him some minutes.
I want to cry about Shvee, man. I want to cry about Shvee.
KCP, he can go anywhere but purple and gold, man. That's the one dude. Send him to New York. Right. Send him somewhere else. I don't want to see that dude again.
Who?
KCP.
Oh. Why you say? Dang, why you gotta wish upon that?
I shouldn't wish that on y'all, but yeah, I got Mario over there.
We gonna get a lot of hate in the comments
right now.
I
mean that. Y'all got Mario over there, so I ain't wish that. But we paid that man $20 million in 2 years to be below average.
No, man, it was
like this free agency. He ain't gonna be signed until like the last month free agency. Like
somebody like August.
I'm thinking about giving you money.
Like August.
Yeah, Danny Green gonna be signed before that fool.
Damn.
And Danny Green about 31.
You disrespected
Danny
Green.
How I did disrespect Danny
Dang.
Green. But I'm just saying, well, it depends on his contract. Now, see, that's a dude, sign that man up. Yes. Sign a Danny Green up who know his job. He going to play defense when he going to be ready to shoot. That'd be my one wish. Magic Johnson, go sign Danny Green.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Yeah, my bad, Delano. I ain't mean to say I was just in the moment just wishing him on somewhere else, and I shouldn't have did that. No one deserves that kind of anxiety and what is that infection to your team. I can't do it. Can't do it.
And then LeBron had to sit out for the rest of the season.
He had to be told.
People were saying he was just chasing after stats to try and reach Kareem.
I hear people saying that. Man, that man has done so much for our league. Let him chase.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I wasn't upset. I was happy.
Man, get all your points. Pass Kobe. Do what you're going. History needs to be made.
Not to mention, people wanted to go see LeBron play. Yeah. You know, LeBron's an ambassador for the NBA. Bruh. So
and he's played a lot of games. So to be talking about he should, man, I don't want to hear that crap.
Yeah. So end up sitting
out.
And now we're here. We're what is our record?
Now he's seeing his backup point guard out there hooping. Even Wagner.
His
man, I'm
future
gonna
backup point guard.
Wagner out here hooping too. He's dunking on people. Like he earned himself some minutes where, like, you ain't gotta go get extra dudes. Like, oh, that's dope. Nipsey on there. That's dope. I didn't see him on there. I didn't know he was gonna be on there.
What?
On the Laker page.
Oh,
but yeah, man, I wouldn't wish that on nobody. MH, man, you.
Was he trolling?
Yeah, he trolling again.
What did he say?
First he said I'm back, and then I'm not gonna repeat what he said. Send him to OKC where he. Andre Roberson. Man, they didn't pay Andre Roberson like $50 million to do nothing but sit on the bench.
He's a 3-year 30.
That's way too many for a dude who can't shoot. I'm never gonna forget Kevin Durant passing the ball. He was wide open, gave it back to Kevin Durant. He's like, bro, why you didn't shoot it? That's bad. That's bad. Honestly, I'd take Roberson, man. At least he gonna lock everybody up when he get healthy, but not for no 3 or $36 million.
So now we're sitting at the record of 37-44 to end the season with one game, 35.
So we won 2 more games
with LeBron.
See, LeBron more improved, right? We improved by 2 games, man. That's what I'm talking about. He did something.
It's just an up and down season, pretty much. And
but this goes a lot towards injuries than anything else. I don't care what no one says. This is the year of injuries. I wish we get the playoff experience, but unfortunately we won't. Well, we'll get to watch the playoff experience.
We'll try next season, and we get to talk more
Magic
about
gonna
the
be
lottery.
all on Twitter watching. See, this is how he gonna just be running his mouth about every team that's in the playoffs but us.
Talking about, when you watch the playoffs, you notice teams aren't really shooting out there.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna be watching cash. We're gonna watch Steph Curry, who can now see, splash and whatever. Did you guys, on Coast to Coast, you guys do the playoffs predictions yet?
We haven't done playoff predictions.
Right, cool.
I think we're gonna.
Whenever y'all do it, we got everybody tuning in. I want to see.
Delano, that's whatchamacallit's contract. It's 3 years something. I know he's not getting paid something ridiculous. I mean, 3 years, $30 million is still pretty bad for someone that's not playing. But it was something at the time I wasn't like, oh my God, this is a huge problem.
Yes.
Chris Taylor said, "You hate to see it. The boss trolled me to today, asking me if I'm gonna watch my team in the play."
I have a friend like that who's actually a Clipper fan. I've been waiting every day for him to troll with something like,
"Oh, you talk about Lillard?"
No. I have at my old church, the pastor there, he's trash talk me every week when we was trash. But I'm waiting for a text message like, "So how's the playoff?" Like I'm just waiting for it. I'm surprised he didn't text me about Zubac, but I think he waiting to see what they gonna do in the playoffs. But
you know what Lillard did?
What?
He called me one day. He said, "Hey B, where you get your tickets from, dog?"
Oh no!
Where you
get your playoff tickets from?
Yeah, I was hot. But that is our season as a whole.
Oh yeah, if we get Cam, bro.
No, that's a
I
strong
like
wish.
Cam Reddish. Whoever gets that fool, y'all gonna love him.
But we are going to transition. We have, ladies and gentlemen, a game today. Okay, we have a game for Mr. Tillman.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right,
boom.
and we're gonna test. It's kind of a knockoff of Coast to Coast. One of your all beloved shows, and we're gonna really test
sir.
Stephen Tillman's knowledge of his Lakers.
Oh man! All right,
Okay.
let's go.
All right, so give me a second to transition into
I feel like
this.
what's his name?
What?
Steve Mason.
Steve Mason.
I think that's his first name. From Mason, Ireland. I think his first name is Steve.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the very first annual Who Is He? Lakers edition.
Who is he? Right. This could be good or bad.
This could be very bad for you.
Yeah, it could be bad.
So,
I'll know their stats.
huh?
If they're trash, I'll know like they were just trash.
So you might do well, you might do poorly.
We'll see how I do.
We'll see. So, here are some of the rules of the game. You ready?
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds to 1 minute to answer each question.
All right.
These are all former Lakers.
All right.
You may ask chat to help you only twice.
All right.
2 times.
Delano, be ready, bro.
All right. And there's no outside sourcing to figure out the answer.
We all in here.
So,
we all in here. We all in our brain.
We shall see. May the odds forever be in your favor.
It will.
All right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. First one. Who is this former Laker?
Mitch!
Oh, snap.
That's my man, Mitch.
What?
Yeah.
How you know about this?
Mitch Rich, man. I don't know. 'Cause I just know him, man.
Okay. All right.
That's Mitch Rich right there,
Steven
boy.
is 1 for 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll give chat a second to commentate.
I know Mitch because my uncle is obviously a big Laker fan, but he'll tell me anybody who played any time before the Kobe era.
Okay. Former Run DNC player.
Cash
also
Money Mitch.
great for Golden State Warriors. Was also an all-star for many years for Sacramento.
He was, yeah.
So Mitch Richmond.
That's the one I hate it because that's the one player that they only for 2K for Mitch Richmond they only use the Sacramento Kings one. Like they don't give any other team. So it sucks.
So the next one. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You're probably gonna get this right. I went a little bit easier towards the end.
All right. I don't know, man. Let's see.
Who is this former Laker?
Oh yeah, you went easy. We should have signed him. Oh, at this time, chat, we should have signed this man because there was no reason not to sign him. He went to play for like 20 other teams. But my man, Gerald Green.
Okay, Gerald Green. Yes, Gerald Green actually never stepped on the floor as a Los Angeles Laker. We signed him when we were under the Mike Brown era.
Yep.
He was signed as a training camp and was on the preseason team, but released like a game before the regular season started. So
we decided with Shannon Brown.
No, we didn't even have Shannon.
No, I'm just saying, like, when we got our guy who could dunk, we decided to go with Shannon Brown.
yeah. And that was one of the Lakers seasons that was washed away for Kobe. So
is Gerald the one with 9 fingers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it a little bit right here. All right. Are you ready for the next one?
I am.
Okay. This one I definitely don't think you're getting.
All right.
Who is this former Laker?
Ooh. I almost called his name. I don't know. I thought his name. No.
Do you need a hint?
Different team. My guess would be Trey Brown, but I don't think I know his name.
Nope. Strike one.
That's the Carlos Boozer team. Okay.
I love how you put that together.
I gotta think. Who all on that team? His last name is Brown.
No.
It's not Brown.
It's not Brown.
Okay, that's the wrong Brown then.
Yeah.
I don't know this dude.
You don't know
we
this
had
dude.
a Brown on our team though.
You're not gonna ask chat?
Oh yeah. Hey, Delano, hook it up, bro. Hey, who know this dude? Now see, that's who I thought. I thought it was a Brown dude. No, I don't think that's Jabari Brown, but I thought it was. No, I don't know this dude. See, Delano said Jabari. I knew it was a Brown, but I guess it's not him. None of y'all know?
So we was
Yeah, I don't know this one.
Delano.
This is Byron Scott's team.
Delano, I saw on Twitter, I saw a Smush Parker highlight reel, and you know how upset I was? Not even as a Laker fan, but just as a basketball fan. I was so mad.
Yeah.
I
don't know this dude's name.
You don't know who it is. You can't give me a guess.
I can't. Trey Brown was as close as I got, or Jabari Brown, but I know Jabari Brown got a different face, but I thought he was a Brown. But no, I don't know his name.
MH, the taco. It's not it, bro.
Tomorrow, though. Taco Tuesday.
So you're giving up?
Yeah, I give up. I don't know his name.
Jabari Bird.
Jabari Bird! Oh, my gosh. You see how close that is?
Yes.
Jabari Bird.
Jabari Bird was...
I'm not far from the tree, man.
He was on the Lakers defenders team. And then what? Oh, he was signed on to the Summer League.
Why didn't we sign him?
He was on the Summer League.
Yeah,
He wasn't a shooter.
I don't know
he couldn't shoot.
I know we moved on from Anthony Brown
and
a few other players, but
yeah, he was a slasher, a small slasher at 6'4".
Okay. Lefty.
Right-handed.
Yeah.
Right-handed.
I was close.
All right, are you ready for this next player?
Bird. He do look a little bit like Jabari Brown.
I am very confident, 100% that you are not going to get this right.
All right. Well, I ain't get Jabari Bird. I got to look at his face. Oh, this is an 80s team. I got to think. On this team, I got one more chat one. Y'all ain't going to know it if I don't know it.
You don't know it? You're not going to ask chat? This would be your second time asking chat.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to need him later. But they don't know this one. What is his name? Okay, this is a Vladi team right here.
See, this is how Steven knows his people, okay? Steven knows his Lakers, clearly.
He didn't play much, because I would know his name.
Chris Tiller said, this is before my time, yo.
I don't know his name. I'm trying to think.
He played one season with the Lakers back in 1990.
I'm trying to think. I'm hearing my uncle's name as we go. I'm going to say this is a reach. is a reach. I'm going to go. This name, I hear it in my head, but I just don't make sense because I would think I should know who it is. But I'm going to say his name is Rick. Uncle. Come on, man. I've heard you say a lot of names and I've seen a lot of tapes. I hear, what's his name? Chick Hearn saying, like, the young dude. I think his name is Rick Taylor.
Rick Taylor.
Or Rick Tyler. Rick Taylor or Rick Tyler. I'm going to go Rick Taylor.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
You are wrong, sir.
Dang. There was a Rick. I think there's a Rick something on our team. Steve
Buck? No.
I wouldn't know that name. I wouldn't know that dude. He probably played 3 minutes at that time.
A lot of people.
Who is Rick Taylor? I gotta look up Rick Taylor.
Back in the day, I got this from Pete actually.
Okay.
Pete was talking I think there was some report, and they were talking about how they saw him out in France. Yeah. Still hooping out there. A lot of people referred to him as one of the worst Lakers of all time. So on and so forth, because he really didn't add to the team.
Steve Bucknell.
Yeah, he really didn't contribute at all.
Sure, somebody. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look. He clearly didn't play but about a minute.
So
he was our DJ and banker. DJ. He got a ring now.
So to end up, what are you? I won. Two for 4.
Yeah.
So to get over the 50% mark, you gotta get this right.
We should have had that one. Okay.
You gotta get this next one right. I think you will. I think you will.
I gotta figure out who Rick Taylor. See, Cap, was you saying Rick Taylor to this dude?
You were saying Rick Taylor.
I gotta see who.
Okay.
I know a Rick Taylor.
So for this last one, I'm pretty confident you're gonna get this right.
All right.
Who is this guy?
Oh, wait, no, we've had a few Asian dudes on our team, so I don't
you were about to say Jeremy Lin, weren't you?
No, I was gonna say that the dude, he looked like this bad, but he looks like the dude we didn't sign him, but he was the dude we brought from China. It sounds racist. Every name I use.
People said out in China he was the Magic Johnson of China.
We've had a Yi on the Lakers, and we've had a Lee on the Lakers, and we've had a Lin, and we've had another name too. But this is so bad because he.
So this is the last.
The other one wore a different number.
By the way, this is the last one.
The other one wore a different name. We had what was the other dude's name? We had a Yi, a Lee, a Lin, maybe a you or dang. I don't get no initials.
No, because that'd be cheating.
Ooh, I still got a chat one.
Yeah.
Anybody in this chat know who this dude is? We've had 3 or 4 guys from China come play on this team.
Cap.
That is not his name, Cap. Okay, I know what the Yi do with the Byron Scott ears, but I don't remember. Based on the purple, this is a KCal 9, like back when we played. This is like a KCal 9 jersey.
Wow.
I'm just going with what I see. I wish there was a teammate in this picture and his name would come up. No one in the chat. Delano, man, you don't know. He was living his best life with you talking about? I don't know this dude. Cause that one dude that's a Yi, he was like a power forward. And this was dude projected to be a point guard. Oh man.
Got a thought? You covered up on time, my brother?
I don't, man. I don't even have a name because it's gonna sound like what Cap's saying right now. See, you talking about Sun Yu. Chris Tiller, I'm gonna go with your name. I'm gonna go with Sun Yu just because he wrote it twice.
Sun Yu.
Chris, you better know something. Yeah, you better know something.
Sun Yu,
Chris, you got me one. Yes.
Sun Yu.
How did you know that? What team was he on?
He was on the Lakers championship team, I believe.
Oh. Well, see, he was the 4th last name I can't remember because I know we've had a Yi, Lee, and a Lin.
I think that was when Shaq was still on the Lakers. Like, it was that
Man, with the clutch, Chris Tiller. I see you.
Rick Harrison, Candace
Son,
Parker is the greatest athlete to ever play in LA.
You so disrespectful, Rick. Delete all that. Son, you.
Yeah,
I remember seeing him.
He was a left-handed 6'9" point guard, dude. He was tall. Man. And yeah, he didn't play too much with the Lakers, but he was just one of those people that when he did play, he was a crowd pleaser, crowd favorite, great hustle guy.
Man, Lakers be joining anybody. Remember Chris Mihm? We just thought we love Chris Mihm. He couldn't stay healthy, man.
Yeah. But
Mark Madsen.
That is the first.
That was good.
That was the first.
Thank Chris Tiller with the come up.
Who is he? And we'll see if we'll do it some more.
Jabari Bird. I don't know why I kept thinking Jabari Brown, but yeah. Man.
Jabari Brown's completely. I know what you're talking about.
But the similarities in my mind. I thought you was gonna have people like. Well, no, we already talked about Xavier Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Those are good, son. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So.
Son, you.
We are getting closer and closer to the end of the show. Again, we appreciate you guys coming out week after week and giving you 2 cents and listening to us knuckleheads talk about our Lakers. We can't thank you guys enough. Every Monday. And Steven, any final words before we end the stream?
Nope. I'm looking forward to our last game.
Mm-hmm.
Watching playoffs, obviously, because it's going to be some good ones and scouting who's going to be on our team next year.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. So I'm looking for the one thing I'm looking forward to, I'm going to just say this now before playoffs start, I'm looking forward to the Celtics burning I just want them to burn. There's nothing better than when we don't play well than the Celtics playing trash. So.
I know you was happy when LeBron knocked them out last
Absolutely. So I just can't wait to see them lose. Mm-hmm. Unless they play the Sixers. Sorry, Cap.
All right, y'all. We are ending the stream now. Hopefully you have a great week. And
yes, have a good week.
Staples Center is the place to play. All right. Till next time, y'all. See you next Sunday. And you'll see Steve next Monday.
The Jam.